Hi everyone, good morning, and welcome to the 14th day of the Lenten season. As we journey through the Lenten season, we are reminded to be closer to God, and that is also our intention. We are spending our time in sacrifice, prayer, and meditation to be close to God. നമുക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള പല കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ ത്യജിച്ച് നമ്മൾ ദൈവത്തിനടുത്ത് ആകാൻ നോക്കുന്നു, ആകാൻ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു. Today, the Bible portion that is assigned to us by the Sabha is Numbers chapter 22, verses 1 to 20. സംഖ്യാപുസ്തകം 22 അധ്യായം 1 മുതൽ 20 വരെയുള്ള വാക്യങ്ങൾ. Due to the constraints of time, I'm not going to be reading everything, but it's a very popular, familiar story to all of us. We learn the story of Balaam, Balak, and his donkey. This is a very familiar story that we have all learned in the Sunday school. I just want to hit on some of the points that is applicable to us during the Lent season. So we all know the context of the story. It is the people of Israel. They are settling near Moab, and the king of Moab, King Balak, is scared that Israelites might come and conquer Moab as well. So Balak is trying to pursue Balaam to curse the people. But when the princes are sent to Balaam with this thought, Balaam is going to God and God is saying one thing: do not curse my people. Do not curse my people, for they are a blessed nation. This itself is giving us one indicator in this Lenten season: God's faithfulness even in the midst of adversities. Even after the Israelites stood against God multiple times, showed unfaithfulness to God multiple times, God is still holding any of the anger or any of the curses back and always blessing that nation. Even in the midst of adversities, God's faithfulness is there to guide and protect you. The next portion is, even though Balaam tried to repel away the first attempt, the second attempt with even more distinguished princes worked and Balaam had to give in. ഇത് നമ്മളെ കാണിക്കുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതത്തിലുള്ള പല അഡ്വേഴ്സിറ്റീസിനെയാണ്. When things come to attract you, when life's luxuries come and attract you, you will fall into it or you are drawn into it. That is the adversities of life, and that is basically what all of us on a day-to-day life are struggling with. Now the last point, the angel, the donkey, and Balaam, the most popular portion of this story. As he sets out on his journey with all the princes, he is riding on a donkey, but the donkey can see an angel drawing his sword and standing on the way. The donkey is startled, and then you know all the struggles, and basically Balaam is angry, and then he sees the angel, and the angel reprimands him. But this is not the only thing that is happening. In another way, the angel of God is drawing his sword and showing Balaam the right way. And therefore, he did not commit a sin. He was on the way to the sin, and the angel of the Lord drew him back so that he would not sin. Exactly what happened a long time ago when Jesus came in and pulled us back by him being the eternal sacrifice. Towards the end, we all know the story. The one who was called to curse God's people once got blessed 3 times by Balaam. Over the last 1 year, we have gone astray from a lot of our time with God. Plenty of times have we gone away from God. We have done sins. We have basically been away from God. And every time God has pulled us back, just like the story with what happened to Balaam, God has pulled us back plenty of times. May this Lent be a realization of God's efforts to pull us back to Him, our re-energizing of our faith in God, and a deep thanksgiving of God's faithfulness and trust in us. നമ്മൾ പല തെറ്റുകൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ, നമ്മൾ പല പാപങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ, ഒരു തവണ ഒരു റിപ്പൻറ്റൻസ് മാത്രം മതി ദൈവത്തിൻ്റെ സ്നേഹം നമ്മളോടുള്ള ഉണ്ടാവാൻ. അത് നമ്മൾ ഈ ലെൻറ്റിൽ വളരെയേറെ അറിയേണ്ടതും പഠിക്കേണ്ടതും മെഡിറ്റേറ്റ് ചെയ്യേണ്ടതും ദൈവത്തിനോട് ഒരു വലിയ താങ്ക്സ് ഗിവിംഗ് കാണിക്കേണ്ട ഒരു കാര്യം തന്നെയാണ്. Faith is not an easy thing. This Lent, let us pray to God to strengthen the faith. And with these words, may God bless you all. Thank you.